The highly anticipated bout between Francis and Tyson Fury is just a few days from now. But the reality is that this is going to be a very one-sided match. Now, many may see this as the spiritual successor to Conor McGregor versus Floyd Mayweather. But the key difference is, Conor fought an aging and retired Floyd, while Francis will be fighting a prime Tyson Fury. With the matchup between Conor and Floyd, one can at least make the debate that Floyd is retired, older and smaller than Conor. So Conor at least had that chance, but with Fury on the other hand, Francis has none of those advantages over him. Fury is not retired and is even younger than Francis. Not only that, but Fury is also bigger than him.
Hey, greedy belly.
So any sort of physical advantage Francis may have had over Fury has been thrown out the window. And they will also be competing in a rule set that Fury has been fighting in his whole life. Now, many people like to bring up Francis's power, but you need to remember that Francis is a power puncher in MMA, not boxing. Just because you've been knocking out everyone in MMA does not mean that you will be able to do the same in boxing, as these are two completely different things. And your power will also decrease a bit due to boxing gloves being bigger. So you would need to put more effort into your punches. Just look at when Conor fought Floyd. Conor's left hand was putting everyone to sleep in MMA, but it didn't even faze an older out of prime Floyd. Boxers can simply take punches better because that is what they have been accustomed to their whole lives. Francis also tends to gas out quickly, and this will be way more noticeable in a boxing fight because you can barely rest in a clinching position in boxing before the ref steps in. But perhaps the biggest thing that will be noticeable in Francis's boxing is that his head will be a stationary target. MMA fighters just never really had to develop any real head movement because moving your head like boxers do makes you very open to kicks. Now, I'm pretty sure they've been working on this in camp, but when you get deeper into the rounds and the fatigue starts to step in, then you revert back to your instincts. And in the case of MMA fighters, that would be to throw punches without getting your head off the center line. I honestly think Fury will just give us a show in the first few rounds and make Francis miss most of his punches, and then will eventually knock him out. This fight is really going to show just how different punching is in MMA compared to boxing. Either way, Francis is still a winner at the end of the day because he will be making more in this one fight than most MMA fighters will make in their entire careers. So kudos to Francis for taking up this impossible task.